Sunday, March 22nd, I think, and the house is freezing. It is 57 degrees in this house right now because our furnace is in need of repair and it can't be repaired until tomorrow morning because the guy needs a part or whatever. And then on top of that, while he was messing around with it, he turned on the natural gas. So our house filled with the smell of natural gas. So now we have to have windows and doors open to air out the gas. So it's like 57 degrees in my own house right now. At some point, we will be going to Walmart to pick up space heaters because this feels like a necessity to leave the house. Then we will come right back and hang out in a cold house for a day and hopefully order something for our usual Sunday brunch. We would do it from the normal place we go to, but they're closed for a couple days to try to figure out what their new takeout menu is going to look like to, comply with everything. So, it's a day. Thankfully, we didn't really plan on doing much today. It was kind of our chill day because we might start working from home on Monday, depending on whether or not our respective jobs give us things to do. So for right now, the sheer force of my annoyance is keeping me warmish, but don't be surprised if I spend like half of this vlog wrapped in a blanket. Here's how you can tell what the weather is like in the Midwest. Over here we have a bunch of fans, and here we have a bunch of heaters, because you never actually know. Alright, we have done our shopping. Admittedly, we bought more than we first intended because we just wanted to be spending time somewhere it was warm, but we got some stuff. At some point, what time is it? Oh, it's only 10:30. It was actually not that busy. I don't know if that's because people are finally taking it seriously, or they just run out of stuff, or it's just a Sunday morning.
Or they're just stocked up on stuff so they don't need anything.
Yeah, so it's hard to tell. But hopefully the 2 heaters we have will be enough to stave off the cold until the guy can come back to fix it tomorrow. It's just one day. We can make this work. In more insane news, we tried to have 2 heaters plugged in to heat up a cold house, and the power went out. We got it back on, but that means we are stuck with 1 heater for this entire front area of our house. It's a lovely day. It's just a lovely day. Hello, this is going to be the vlog of bad lighting. I have crashed out in the bedroom because here is a room I can hang out in that is a small space that hopefully the heater will fill up, because right now the general temperature of the house is 63 degrees and it is snowing outside. I haven't done much because I just don't want to get up and move and be cold, so I might skip guitar today, which I haven't done in a really long time. I don't want to skip reading though, even if I don't read that much, so I'll try that one, although if I end up not starting it today, maybe pushing it off till tomorrow. It's a weird day. I can give myself a break, right? We're gonna give self a break. But I'm actually hanging out on my bed with my laptop, which is something I haven't done in years, but it used to be like where I spent all my time, in bed with my laptop out. So this is almost like a nostalgic throwback for me. That's what I'm looking at it as, so I don't have to think about the fact that I'm in here because owning a house can suck. I actually did some reading. It's a thing I do sometimes. So I read the first 50 pages of Deal with the Devil, and it is intense. I like our trio of mercenary librarians. They're fun, and the characters are definitely coming together. You can already see that it wasn't really a meet cute. It was like a meet hot between our protagonist love interests, and you get both points of view, which I love. I love any kind of like romance situation where you get both points of views, but also there's like maybe a betrayal going to happen or a betrayal planned to happen, and there's a lot of lying, so I'm really intrigued when all the truth comes out. But in general, there's a lot of talk about how the world ended, including weak governmental policies. So it reads a little too real right now. So it's gonna be one of those things where if you don't mind seeing reality shown in your work and your books, then you'll love it. But if you're looking for an escape from everything going down right now, probably not the best help. It doesn't come out until May, so maybe things won't be quite as dire, by that point, but I'm not holding my breath. So regardless, that is my reading for the afternoon. I'll do another 50 pages tonight. Maybe tack on 30 pages another day, but for right now, it's all about keeping comfortable and warm. And oh, I dream of being able to walk around in my house in less than 3 layers of clothing. We're up to 65 degrees. I don't even know if you can see that, but I'm super excited. Random aside, because these vlogs just aren't long enough, I finally started drinking one of these Starbucks drinks because I realized that I actually do like some mochas. It's like the only coffee drink I can do. So I picked up one of the mocha ones. This is super insanely sweet. Like, sweeter than any mocha I've ever ordered in, like, any coffee shop. Now, granted, I only go to local ones, so it's not a universal recipe across them, but I've never had this much sweetness in one, and I'm probably going to finish this because it's pretty decent, but, like, have I become the hipster bitch that can't do Starbucks mocha, that prefers the mocha from her locally owned coffee place? Yes. Yes, I have. Hello, welcome to the evening check-in. I know this is probably the most boring vlog visually because I'm not leaving this bedroom where it is nice and warm to go out into the cold house because screw my heating. Anyway, I have read the first 100 pages of Deal with the Devil, and what I love the most about this is basically like 2 found families coming together to make a bigger found family, and we have at least 2 confirmed bisexuals. There's one on the Silver Devils team and one in our mercenary librarians, our main character actually, and I love how they put it in. It's just like, when's the last time you got laid? Was it the professor? Oh no, it was the seed smuggler. I liked her. Like, it's just casual. Like, oh yeah, one of Nina's exes was a woman, and then they made a joke about how one of the guys from the other side is like, yeah, he might go get a little weird over pretty women, but he loses his mind over surly boys, and it's like, oh yay. And we also have at least 1 black character I know. I think Maya is black. Nina is something. I'm not sure. Her skin is, I think it's supposed to be in the realm of like Latinx or something like that, but it never says specifically. But I'm liking that. I'm also liking the characterizations are really cute, and I've never thought about this, but yes, found family plus found family making a bigger found family is like the best part of the genre. Why haven't we done this more? But liking it a lot so far. And now that we've moved on to the like straight like fighting with raiders and the big crux of the problem, it's not reminding me as much of like the general nonsense happening right now. Because there's a lot more focus on like weird technology and genetics and superhumans and that kind of stuff. So it doesn't feel as applicable, which at this point is a really good thing. So I haven't been taking notes like I usually do with review books because I didn't want to leave the bedroom to go get that, and I don't reference them when I review anyway. So I'll have to make sure to review this shortly after reading it. But that is all for tonight. I'm really hoping that tomorrow we'll have heat again. Probably won't be that much more interesting, but at some point, really gotta go through my books. Hello, it is Monday, March 23rd. The furnace in our house is still broken, and I'm not sure when it's gonna be fixed. It might be 11 today or 11 tomorrow. The guy was not very clear. There's still snow outside, and I'm probably still gonna be spending most of the day in the bedroom, but I needed to make breakfast, so I'm braving the cold of the rest of the house. There's also a cute little craft I want to do later, and I'll explain it when we get to that, but it's really adorable, and I love the idea. But for now, it's another kind of just get through it day. We might be going on a drive, just to go on a drive, like not getting out of the car, and not going over to Illinois, because you can't go in a school building right now if you have left this state in the last 14 days, which I don't know how much the virus respects state lines. But my guess is it's because Iowa has a fairly low amount compared to some other states. And so they're like, hey, stay here. So beyond that, I also got the chance to chat with some of the girls from my queer writer Discord last night. I had a little group chat, which was exactly what I need. And I'm hoping I can jump into another one soon, because it's been a remarkably long time that I've just gotten to sit around and be around a group of people talking. And that is my breakfast, so I will check in with you in a bit. Alright, it is time for our arts and crafts project. This morning I was invited to join a Facebook group and I love the idea of it. It is called A World of Hearts. The idea is that for parents who are taking their kids on walks, get them out of the house but still social distancing, it's a way to show solidarity while social distancing, where you cut out hearts and put them up in your windows for kids to spot as they walk. Kind of a way to show that we're out here and we're sticking together. So I have a bunch of construction paper. I'm not even sure why I have this. I've had this for forever. So I'm going to make some hearts and put them in the windows. And at some point I may have to do the dishes out in the cold house. Gosh darn adult responsibilities. But for now, I'm going to cut paper hearts out like a true adult. You know, for a vlog, it's all about self-isolation. I feel like I vlog a lot from the car, but we just called in an order for pickup at our favorite local place, trying to give them some business while mitigating exposure. And then we're just gonna go drive around. Just to drive around. We can't go anywhere over the river, or else we won't be able to step foot in a school building when we go back to school, because they are really strict about that. And I guess Illinois has it worse. But, yeah, well, I might randomly vlog car shots, because what else do I have to do? This is what happens when a river gets angry. Is where we got married, that you can't get married at right now because it has been destroyed by flood damage. Because this river gave no fucks last summer and didn't care about anyone who had weddings here. And low-key, we might be flooding some more this year. Alright, it is the afternoon check-in. I just read another 50 pages of Deal with the Devil by Kit Rocha, and I'm liking it. The angst is amping up so much. Our main character, Knox, is such a brooding, gloomy, angsty soft boy. Well, not really a soft boy, but like he's got some of the aspects of it. He's very protective and it's so cute. And I was tweeting about it last night and someone replied. Apparently, I did not know how popular this author duo was, but a bunch of people were really excited that I was reading it. And someone said, oh, when I read that, my partner read that and they cried. And I was like, no. I didn't bother asking if they were happy tears or sad tears because I don't want to know right now. But I actually haven't done that much today beyond our drive and Duolingo and this little bit of reading. I might do some writing, but it's also our TV night, and with so little else going on and so much of our regular routine blown to smithereens, I really want to stick to that. And it's weird to think that like the last TV night, we weren't sure how long this lockdown would last. So things changed so fast. Anyway, I will check in with you a bit this evening. I don't know if I'll keep reading tonight, but we'll check. Although if this takes me an extra day, I won't be too heartbroken about it. Good news. I got the next 50 pages read, so I'm 100 pages in, over halfway, and the angst continues, and I don't know, I'm pretty sure there's a specific character that I think might end up dying. I'm not sure, but some narrative-y things kind of have it set up that way. I'm not sure, but I have that done. It continues to be angsty, and despite being post-apocalyptic, is still a really good escape. I just hope that ending doesn't gut me. So, I'm going to end this vlog here because apparently doing it every 2 days is, well, it's been working. So I apologize if my backgrounds for these check-ins have been boring, but I'm hoping there's been enough other footage to keep it at least semi-interesting. If you end up doing a heart in the window, please message me or tweet at me or whatever with the pictures, because I feel like that'd be a really cool thing to get off the ground. But regardless, I am going to finish up playing some games on my laptop, go watch TV with my husband, and I don't know what I'll do before bed. I'll find something. Maybe more Skyrim. Regardless, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're sticking through this. And with nothing else to say, I hope you have a wonderful day and a marvelous tomorrow.